of having this starter team, make it a beast team with obviously getting yourself on the description below. Get yourself to U7 buy, get yourself some cheap, reliable coins, and don't forget to use King with a cheeky 5% off. Right, let's get into the video. Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome to another Icon SBC video. Today we have Zinedine Zidane's mid icon card. I mean, most of you know what the stats are. They're pretty OP. 94 rated cam, 5-star, 5-star, 6'1", medium. Can also play left mid as well and centre mid. Player traits are decent. In-game stats, no different to what his prime is if most of you have seen it, so I don't need to go through that too much because there's a crap ton of SBCs to go through. The Born Legend and Rising Stars, what I've done is just looked at the cheapest price at the moment for rare bronzes. Snipe rare bronzes are 200 coins by now. That's not too bad. So this is 2.2k for Born Legend. You get yourself a 5k pack. The Rising Star one at the moment, you can snipe rare silvers for 400 coins at the moment. 4.4k to do that then, and you get another 5k pack on top of that one. So they're the first two, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then we get the expensive ones. Well, they don't start expensive, but they go up very quickly. Before we get into it, you know by now, Footman by now prices top in this SBC, which has been out for a few hours. Bids and snobs will always be cheap, and don't forget prices do, of course, fluctuate, especially as this is out for it's a bit of a weird one because this is only out for a month, but Gerrard's out for like 3 months. I generally don't understand. This should be out the same amount of time as Gerrard, so people can do this because it's not cheap at all. So, I don't know. So, requirements for Junior Centurion. You need one Juve player. At the moment, Di Maria is the cheapest Juve player. He was 3.3k at the time. Team run from 84 was smacked on 84. Can't lower anyone else. We have 11 players in the squad. It's 984s and 283s to go for. So as I said, Di Maria is more expensive because obviously he's the Juve player. He is 3.3k. He'll come back down eventually, but yeah. All your other 84s are around 3k at the moment. So you got Sancho, bit of rice baby, Grealish, look at my tip, Indeedly Doodly, Odorable, Pellegrini, Havertz, your 83s are min price again now. They're 850 coins each. So Alberto and Zapata, two of the cheapest ones, which is great to see. This is 29k, so less than 30k to do. We don't complain about that one. You get a small gold players pack, which is pants in my opinion as a reward. But yeah, I'm gonna butcher this one. El Zizou Galactico. Actually, I'll take that. Requirements, you need one Real Madrid player. As you can see, I've got Hazard. He's a little bit more, again, than the other 84s. Team Revenue 85 with Smackman 85. Can't lower anyone else with 11 players in squad. It's 287s and 984s to do this one. At the moment, Trent and Rodri are two of the cheapest 87s. You're looking around 16.5k at the moment. And then your Hazard is a little bit more. As I said, he's 3.1k. He's only 100 coins more than the rest of the 84s at the moment. So you've got Sancho, Boynu, a bit of rice baby, Indeedly Doodly, Pellegrini, Insigne, Havertz, and Hummels. As I said, they're around 3k at the moment, which isn't too bad. So it's just over 60k, 60.1k to do this. You'll get it under 60k, which isn't too bad. You get yourself a Prime Mixed Players pack, which is a 20k pack. Top-notch one. Requirements to this one is a little bit different. All you need in this one is a Team of the Week or Foot Champions card. Best way to go for is an 87 rated Team of the Week card in this, and Taremi is one of the cheapest. He's not much more expensive than a standard 87. This is why the best way to go. So it's 287, so it's an 85 rated team, 287s and 984s again. Taremi, as I said, cheapest 87 rated Team of the Week card at the moment, 21k. Goretzka is one of the cheapest 87s at 16.5k. And you know the price of 84s are looking around 3k at the moment. So we got Hummels, Insigne, Nasha, Diaby, Leal, Mertens, Partey, and Unain. Oh, and Trippier. Sorry, I missed Trippier as well. So yeah, this one's more expensive obviously because of the inform. 64.5k to do so. Not much more expensive, but we won't complain about that considering it's the Team of the Week card. Prime Mixed Players pack is a 20k pack as well. Then we get into the 86 rated squad. This is very expensive. You need one French player for the 86 rated squad. Diaby is one of the cheapest 84 French players, which is great. Team of 86 with Smackman 86. You can't lower anyone else with 11 players in squad. Cheapest way to do an 86 to the Mo, 288s, 287s, and the rest. 584s and 283s, so yeah. Diaz and Cruz, two of the cheapest 88 rated cards at 24.5k. Goretzka and De Jong, two of the cheapest 87s at 16.5k. Diaby is actually the same price as everyone else, which is great. He's a French player. Then got Boynu, Insigne, Nasha, and Hummels. They're all 3k each. And then you got Jimenez and Firmino, two of the cheapest 83s at 850 coins as well. You're looking at just under 100k on this one, 98.7. Not too bad. You do get a rare gold pack, which is a 25k pack. pack. Then we get into the League Finesse. The requirements are literally the same. You just need a Serie A player instead. I've got one of them. I used... who did I use? I used Dzeko. Team of 86 for Smackdown 86. You can't lower anyone else with 11 players in the squad. So it's 288s, 287s. Again, 584s and 283s. As you've seen... I press button and it disappears. Diaz and Cruz, 24.5k. Arnold and Rodri, 16.5k. Then we got Look at my Matip, Indeedly Doodly. Dzeko is your Italian league player. Tadic, Rice are all 3k. And then we got Arujo and Angelino, two of the cheapest 83s at 850 coins. Same price said, 98.7k to do. Same pack, red gold pack is a 25k pack. Next we get into another 86 rated one, but the difference is with this one, you need a team of the week. Team of the week or FUT Champions card. As I said, 87 rated Team of the Week cards are the best way to go. Another team over an 86 with smack bang on that. You can't lower anyone else. And you do need a La Liga player. As you can see, I've got two. So that's pretty easy, which is ter Stegen and Munine. Or Munine. I don't know how to pronounce his name right, but yeah. Navas and ter Stegen. 24.5k, apologies. 24.5k. Taremi, 20.5k, so his price is fluctuating around a bit, but he's still the cheapest 87 rated Team of the Week card. Trent is 16.5k, and then we got your 84s of Nasha, Dzeko, Mertens, Partey, and Munayin. He's your La Liga player. They're all 3k each, don't forget. And then Ziyech and Neves are two of the cheapest 83s at 850 coins each. So this one's a little bit over 100k. This is 102.7 by now, but you probably can get it done for less than 100k, which isn't too bad. Prime Electrum Players Pack is a 25k pack again as a reward, so that's that. Then we get into the very expensive SBCs. We start off with an 87 rated squad. We are smack bang on that. You can't lower anyone else with 11 players in squad. So now we get into 588s, 187, 384s, and 283s. So Diaz, Navas, Cruz, Modric, and ter Stegen. 5 of the cheapest 88 rated cards. They're 24.5k each. Then we got Trent, who's 16.5, cheapest 87. Then we got Look at my Matip, De Vrij, Nasha, and Nasha. They're 3k each. And then Zapata and Alberto, two of the cheapest 83s at 850 coins each. So this is just under 150k, 149.7k to do at the moment buying now. Small red gold players pack is a 25k pack. So 88 squad is literally the same for two. It's the same, so they threw in two 88 rated squads, which I don't agree with. I think it should have been one 88 rated squad, which we'll talk about in a bit. So 88 rated squad with smack bang on that. You can't lower anyone else with 11 players in the squad. It's 489s, you heard me right, 489s, 388s, and then 484s. So yeah, at the moment your 89s are 36.75k each. So we got Oblak, Harold, Sonaldo, Mane, and and Mane. As I said, 36.75k each. Then we got Cruz, Diaz, and ter Stegen, 24.5k each. And then we got Nasha, Mount, Mertens, and Savic, 3k each. This is 232.5k to do by now. I mean, as I said, once is fine. Rare Electrum Players Pack, but you've got to do it twice. I don't agree with that at all. It's the same requirements. It's pretty much the same players. I put Casemiro in instead of Ederson. As I said, some of the 89s and 88s do fluctuate around, but they're all the same price, all the same requirements. So yeah, I don't really need to go much through this one. Again, it's just, I don't agree with it being twice, just because of the price of this SBC, which we'll talk about after. It's 232k, and again, 0.5, you get yourself another Rare Electrum Players, and then we get into the 89 rated squad, which is, yeah, really expensive. Really expensive. 89 rated team, smack bang on 11 players in squad. At the moment, high rated fodder is very expensive. Like, really expensive. I mean, 89s are not too bad, but your 91s are 77k at the moment. They're about 10 to 15k more expensive than they really should be. So hopefully 91s do come back down. So we got De Bruyne and Benzema. They're 77k each at the moment. So yeah. Then we got Sonaldo, Ederson, Harold, 36.5. Cruz is 24.5, one of the cheapest 88s. Trent's one of the cheapest 87s at 16.5. Same with Goretzka, Lloris, and Muller. They're all 16.5k each. And then we finish off with Lukaku, who's the cheapest 86 at 12k each at the moment. So, yeah, this SBC is 366k. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This shouldn't be that price. This should be under 350. As I said, there should be like 20 to 30k difference with Benzema and De Bruyne being overpriced anyhow, so not good. You get a mega pack, woo, as a reward. So yeah, this is the problem we have. So this SBC is 1.441 million. So yeah. And the card tradable is 1.45 million. So there is 40k difference between his SBC and his Ikson tradable. Again, I genuinely don't know where EA think about these type of SBCs. People would want a Prime Zidane for a couple of 100k cheaper than his tradable card, which I still think is feasible. It's still going to be over 1 mil to do. This is why I said one of the 88 shouldn't be in there. You take 200k off, it comes to about 1.2 million, which is great, considering his tradable is 1.45 million. About 250k difference. Yeah, that's fine. People will still do it. I just think it's disgusting that EA have come up with the SBC for the same price as the tradable card. I don't understand it. Yeah, you get 250k worth of packs. Yeah, a lot of people might have some fodder. Tops 400k's worth of fodder they can throw in that's untradeable. They're still going to have to spend $1 million on this. It's not worth it. There's other cards that are pretty much better. I mean, this Prime Zidane is good, but what you can buy with $1 million is a lot. It can help a lot, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, Prime Zidane is going to be absolutely unreal, but I just don't think it's justifiable. I think the 188 should have been removed, which would have been put it to about 1.2 to 1.25 mil, which then again I would have said which would have been pretty decent. At the moment, low rated fodder is kind of cheap as well, so the price of that isn't really going to make difference. Hopefully, with the high rated fodder, if it does come back down, it might put it back down to about 1.35 to 1.4 million, maybe, or 50 to 100k cheaper. But don't forget, this is only out for 30 days. Not everyone's going to have a load of money to throw into a card like this. Again, let me know in the comments below what you think about it. If you are doing it, hopefully I did save you some time and some money with this one, because it's quite a big SBC. Feel free to drop a thumbs up. It does, of course, help the channel and the video. Obviously, if you're new and you want to see more SBC methods like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you got that notification bell on so you can keep up to date as soon as I upload these. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video stream. Take it easy, and obviously, peace.